Debate from lawyer Joseph Haynes Davis. He joins us from Orlando in Florida. Always good to chat to you, Joseph. And in the past, you and I have spoken a lot about race relations in the U.S., the Black Lives Matter protests. That was obviously a big topic in this election debate. Did you feel that any candidate did enough to sway voters of color?
Well, thank you, as always, for having me. I like not to act like I represent all voters of color or all Black American voters. You have Black American voters of different political persuasions. You have Black American voters that are solidly Biden voters. You also have what I believe is a growing number of Black American voters who are beginning to take a look at President Trump. He just had a delivery of a speech in Atlanta, in Atlanta, Georgia, this past week of Black American voters. I believe that this is such a polarizing political season in America that most Americans, no matter what the race, have made up their minds as to who they are going to vote for. I think this debate solidified their view as to who they're going to vote. And I agree with your previous guest there, who was at the debate tonight, that there might be a slither of undecideds, but I'm not sure if it's even that many undecideds. I believe that Americans know who they're going to vote for, and I believe that this debate solidified just who they are going to vote.
One of the first issues that was discussed during this debate was the Supreme Court. It was President Trump's nominee to replace Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And is that very indicative of how important this issue is to Americans, the Supreme Court, and who serves on that court?
Absolutely. I believe that Americans in general, again, I am just one of the many Americans, but I believe that Americans in general are beginning to really understand the importance of the United States Supreme Court and how the court has an effect on their daily lives as citizens, and how the Supreme Court sets forth the limitations on the different branches of government in the daily lives of Americans. On the one hand, there are a lot of Americans who look to the Supreme Court for the expansion of privacy and Ninth Amendment freedoms for women's rights and women's health rights. On the other hand, there are a lot of Americans who look to the Supreme Court for the expansion of freedoms and liberties under, for instance, the Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms and to protect themselves from crime and other matters in the environment. So in general, the American people are beginning, if they have not known already, how important a Supreme Court nominee is and how important the Supreme Court itself is on the American public.
Joseph, just very quickly, who do you think won that debate, in your opinion?
If we knew that, I would win the Florida lottery. It all depends on who is looking through the political prism in which they function and think. I believe that the Trump supporters are going to see and say that President Trump won the debate because he took charge, and they like, while some others might call it bullying, but they like his take charge notion and his take charge position. On the other hand, there are many Americans who saw Senator Biden, Vice President Biden, I should say, as well, as a man who was more of a gentleman. And as a result, his demeanor dominated the debate. And as a result, they probably feel that he won the debate.
Okay, Joseph Haynes Davis, live to us there from Orlando. Thank you for your input on that.